Welcome to Houston Life, everyone. I am Derek Shore.
And I'm Courtney Savala. Happy Monday. From husband and wives to parents, siblings, even more. This week we're going to cover all things relationships just in time for the holidays. Maybe a special visit, reconnecting with your family.
I love that. At the holidays, I feel like every family issue is sort of magnified because you have so many people in one place. Anyway, throughout the week, we will have more experts joining us to weigh in, as well as real people. And some of you are Houston Life viewers. So it's going to be a good week. But today, why don't we get started with the often complicated dynamics between mothers and their children. I know my mom is watching right now. Psychotherapist Mickey Grimland is joining us now. Hey, Mickey, how are you?
Great. So good to be here.
Thanks for stopping by. So, I mean, at the holidays, why is it? Is it just that people are all in one space that these relationship issues sort of bubble up?
Well, Virginia Satir, who was the original family therapist, had the best line ever. You never know how old you really are until you go home for a visit.
Yes.
And then you really figure out what your age is because you regress. You go back to your childhood days.
That is so true because I go home and I feel like I am in high school again.
Yes.
You know, living under my mom's roof.
Right, like you leave, you usually pick up your towels at home, right? But at your mom's, you know, you leave them on the ground. She picks them up for you.
That's what we do.
Some people.
You know what's really interesting is, you know, my mom and I are very close, and she doesn't live here, but we talk every day, and we have a really great bond. Well, that's my mom. Look, she's in leopard. That's why we love each other very much. Very fashionable, but we've always, you know, I always knew where I stood with my mom. You know, she was my friend. We went through that awkward time when I was probably 13, when, you know, she didn't know the world like I thought she should. You know, she didn't understand me. And I have to tell you, our relationship over the years, since I've had 2 kids, has really blossomed. And I've turned around and said, thank you for everything that you did. And I'm sorry for those couple of years that I was awful to you.
But those years are super important in terms of you becoming your own person. And we'll talk about that as we talk later in this show.
And Mickey, why don't we back up to the very beginning? I mean, this mother-child relationship, it really begins in the womb, right?
It begins in the womb. Because in the womb, when you're wanted or not wanted, like let's say an unwanted pregnancy, the mother starts immediately bonding with the child or not bonding with the child by virtue of how you touch your skin, by virtue of how you talk to your baby. If you want the baby, you're very engaged. So as a father, you sing to the baby, you talk to the baby, you have conversations, you talk about the baby. If you're in an unwanted pregnancy, it's a really different dynamic. And so all the neurons in the brain are already functioning, they're already being created. So attachment starts in the womb. You'll notice it when a baby comes out and the baby's nestled into the mother and the father comes into the room and he speaks, the baby will turn their head toward the father, but to no one else, only to the father. Because they're already attached. They're attached to the voice, they're attached to his presence, they're attached to him already.
That is so fascinating.
Even in utero.
And does it matter whether the baby is male or female?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Equally responsive in equal ways.
You know, I love hearing that because I have visions of that in the hospital room when that happened. You know, the immediate connection of that baby on you, and then that turn when the baby hears the voice for the first time. And I really felt like at that moment, that's how my husband connected because they're so outside of a pregnancy, right? I mean, everything's happening to us internally, but they're kind of just waiting in the wings, waiting for that sort of bonding moment.
Yes, and it does happen for men later on. I mean, they get that initial, oh my gosh, this is my child, and they'll see the child look at them. But for a mother, it's much more visceral, it's much more in your body. And for fathers, it takes a little longer for that deep, deep attachment to happen. But it happens very quickly if the dad's really into it. But there is a difference. And I never believed that, even as a therapist, until I had my own 3 girls. And I watched the way attachment happens because their dad was super plugged in and super present. But if they're hurting, it happened to my grandchild just this week. I have a 5-month-old grandchild, which is so young.
That's so awesome.
Yes. But for the first time the other night, she woke up in the night crying, and she wasn't hungry. She just nursed and gone down, and my son-in-law picked her up, and he's real attached to her and real present, tried to cuddle and comfort her, but she wanted her mama. And as soon as Taylor took her, she relaxed instantly and went right back to sleep. Because that's what she's used to in utero. hearing the mother and the comfort of the mother. So there is a little difference. Now they outgrow that as time goes on and there's mutual attachment, but attachment starts off different.
And Mickey, what about, single parents? We have a lot of single parents who watch our show. I was raised by a single mom. So she was, playing the role of, oh, look at my cute mom, by the way.
She is cute.
Photo.
And look at you.
Gorgeous.
You're cute too.
Oh, thanks. My
And
blonde
you're still
hair.
cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, oh gosh.
Oh, yeah, look at
That's
that.
in high school before I discovered what tweezers are.
I did not send in a high
Clearly,
school photo.
That's questionable right there. But when it's a single parent, I mean, my mom, for as long as I can remember, my mom has played the role of both mother and father because my father, packed up and left when I was very young. So how does the bonding process change in the case of a single parent?
Well, first of all, kudos to your mom because look how you turned out. And so she did double duty. She did dad and mom. But you probably in your relationships have some attachment issues because dad disappeared really early on. So if you look into your own psychology, you can probably see pieces of that along the way, not to bust you out on the set or anything. But for your mother, she gets major kudos because she gave you obviously drive and she kept you on track. And here you are, very successful. And kudos to your mom because she's doing 2 jobs at one time.
But does the brain and the psychology of the brain, does it naturally compensate when one partner is missing and when the parent has to step into the driver's seat of both roles?
Both of those needs are all of the needs that we are born with certain needs, no matter what culture, no matter what country, no matter where you're from. The human condition has certain needs. It has needs for safety. It has needs for attachment. It has needs for independence. Everybody goes through an adolescent phase, no matter what culture you're in. They do it differently, but everybody psychologically goes through the same stages of development. We were going to talk about a developmental model of Erik Erikson's, if you guys want to address that.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So, and I think you guys were going to put something on the screen so that the viewers could look at it.
So this is Erikson's theory of development.
Yes. And so, and every child goes through these stages. So the first stage is trust versus mistrust. And that's like from 0 to 1.5. And that's like if you feed the baby, when they're hungry, you hold them. When they need to be cuddled, they develop trust. And then the next stage is the terrible twos, and that's autonomy versus shame. And that's when the child begins to develop a will of their own. That's when they start saying no to the parent. And if you allow some autonomy with boundaries, which comes, we call this the first adolescence, because you get it in double spades when they come into adolescence. But that stages of development is about learning how to trust. And then from 3 to 5, it's initiative versus guilt. That's when you see your kids taking initiative to get puzzles out, to put shapes together. They take initiative in life. And then industry, that's what mommy, look at me, daddy, look at me, watch me jump off the board, watch me do this. You're being witnessed. If any of these developmental stages aren't met the way I'm explaining it to you, there's some psychological challenges that will come. Then you have adolescence, which is ego identity. The person's figuring out who they are and how they're going to show up in the world. Like we're in the mall right now, right? You'll see a group of teenagers all be dressed exactly alike, just like in our high schools. They're trying to figure out who they are.
Right.
And if parents allow room during that time and hold on really tight with a wide open hand, they help their kids know who they are. Your mother did that, obviously. And then identity versus isolation is in college. You learn how to be intimate. You learn how to have usually your first or second really intense, intimate relationship, and you learn how to do that. And then generativity versus stagnation is midlife. That's why we have all the midlife crazies. People are trying to figure out, how do I make my mark as a person on the planet? And if they do that, they settle and they go into old age well. If they don't, they struggle. And the last stage, which is old age, is ego integrity versus despair. And these are the people with, if you're not afraid to die, you're not afraid to live. And so people who face their death with a lot of peace during this stage of development are the ones that don't call you telling you every single ache and pain that they have.
Right.
But the ones who fear death really struggle with this last stage of life. So there are developmental stages that we go through no matter where you're raised or where you're brought up.
Mickey, we're going to have to take a break, but we're going to come back. I know you're going to stay with us. We can continue this conversation the whole hour if we could.
I was just going to say.